Um, Good afternoon, Virgo. I'm Anna. So let's break down what singular appreciation is revealing to you. There's someone experiencing you as irreplaceable right now. And that recognition is creating attachment that operates on multiple levels simultaneously. Not just physical attraction, not just emotional connection, both integrated. They find your body compelling in ways that create genuine desire. Find your mind engaging in ways that create genuine interest. Find your energy magnetic in ways that create genuine attachment. The combination of physical and emotional draw they experience toward you feels rare to them. Feels like discovering something they've been searching for without knowing exactly what they were searching for until they found you. And the irreplaceability, that's what makes this significant. They're not just enjoying you while keeping options open. They're recognizing through comparison or through instinct or through experience that what you offer isn't something they encounter regularly. That your specific combination of qualities doesn't show up in other people they meet, that attempting to find someone else who creates similar response in them would be futile because you're not generic. You're specific, you're you. In the depth of someone recognizing you as uniquely valuable, there's shift from casual appreciation to genuine attachment. From this is nice to this is what I've been missing. From I enjoy this person to I need this person in my life in meaningful way. They've moved past comparing you to others and into understanding you as incomparable, past seeing you as option and into experiencing you as the option that makes other options irrelevant. Let me illuminate what patterns might be active in someone who loves you in this integrated, comprehensive way. In the psychology of someone experiencing both physical and emotional attraction, the combination creates particularly strong attachment. Physical attraction alone can be intense but often fades or feels shallow without emotional connection. Emotional connection alone can be deep but might lack spark that physical chemistry provides when both exist together. When someone wants your body and your mind, when they're turned on by you and genuinely like who you are, the attachment becomes multidimensional, becomes harder to walk away from, becomes more likely to sustain over time. Your current reality might include someone experiencing exactly this kind of comprehensive attraction. They think about you physically, imagine touching you, want proximity to your body, get activated by your presence in ways that are clearly sexual or romantic, but they also think about you emotionally, want to talk to you, miss your perspective when you're not around, value your qualities beyond just physical appeal. The combination makes you occupy their consciousness in persistent way. Notice if anyone treats you with unusual combination of desire and respect, who shows clear physical interest but also genuine intellectual engagement, who wants you sexually but also wants to know you deeply, who flirts but also listens, who touches but also talks. This integration of physical and emotional attention often signals someone who's experiencing you as whole person rather than just attractive body or just interesting mind. Some people capable of loving both physically and emotionally have done internal work that allows integration. They're not split between body and mind, not treating physical as separate from emotional. They experience attraction as unified phenomenon where wanting someone physically and caring about them emotionally aren't competing impulses but complementary experiences. These people make better partners generally because they don't compartmentalize. Um, you might be receiving attention from exactly this kind of integrated person, someone who's developed enough to experience desire and affection as interconnected. Um, who doesn't see physical intimacy as separate from emotional intimacy, but as expression of emotional intimacy, who values you as complete being rather than collection of disconnected, attractive qualities. Their love of you physically and emotionally reflects their own wholeness as much as your appeal. Others are experiencing integration with you specifically, even if they haven't experienced it before. Something about you creates this response. Your combination of physical attractiveness and emotional depth. Your ability to be both sexy and substantial. Your presence that engages body and mind simultaneously. You're teaching them what integrated attraction feels like, showing them connection can be multidimensional, creating experience they haven't had with others. This reflection invites you to consider who in your awareness shows both physical desire and emotional investment toward you. Let me clarify what "can't find anyone like you" specifically reveals about their search. Can't find suggests they've looked, they've compared, they've dated or interacted with or considered other people. They have enough experience to know you're unusual. To recognize your specific combination of qualities doesn't appear commonly. To understand that what they experience with you isn't something they can expect to replicate easily with someone else. This knowing comes from data, from exposure to enough people to recognize rarity when they encounter it. In the weight of someone recognizing you as rare, there's validation that goes beyond generic compliment. They're not just saying you're great because they're trying to flatter you. They're reporting actual comparison result. They've looked, they haven't found, you represent something they've been seeking, something they've encountered approximations of, but not the real thing until you. That recognition creates urgency, creates appreciation, creates desire to secure what they finally found. It's essential you understand this isn't about you being objectively better than everyone else. It's about you being specifically right for them in ways others haven't been. Your particular combination of traits matching their particular needs and desires, your specific energy resonating with their specific frequency. Chemistry isn't universal, compatibility isn't objective. Someone experiencing you as irreplaceable is reporting their subjective truth, not making universal claim. Some people saying "can't find anyone like you" are revealing they've been actively searching, dating intentionally, meeting people deliberately, trying to find partner or connection or relationship. They've been in the market, they've been evaluating options, they've been disappointed by people who seemed promising but weren't quite right. And then they met you, and you're what they've been searching for. That makes you valuable to them in specific way their searching created. You might be exactly that kind of answer to search for someone. They've been dating, they've been meeting people, they've been trying to find what you naturally are. Your appearance in their life feels like relief, like finally, like this is what they've been working toward. Their appreciation carries extra intensity because it's informed by all the times they didn't find what you represent, by all the almosts that weren't quite it, by all the settling they were tempted toward but resisted. Others saying "can't find anyone like you" aren't reporting active search but intuitive knowing. They haven't necessarily been looking. but they know enough about people and connection and chemistry to recognize unusual when they experience it. They might not have been seeking relationship, but they know you're special. Know what you create in them doesn't happen often. Know trying to find similar connection elsewhere would be foolish because they're aware enough to recognize rarity. This reflection invites you to consider, does knowing someone finds you irreplaceable make you feel validated or pressured? Let me address what physical and emotional love together creates in relationship potential when someone loves you both physically and emotionally. They're capable of actual partnership rather than just arrangement. Physical without emotional becomes purely transactional eventually, gets boring, loses meaning. Emotional without physical becomes friendship rather than romance, lacks dimension that distinguishes romantic partnership from other intimate connections. But both together creates foundation for relationship that satisfies multiple human needs simultaneously. In the sustainability of relationships with integrated attraction, these connections tend to last longer and feel more fulfilling. Physical keeps things alive and passionate. Emotional keeps things meaningful and deep. Together, they create bond that's harder to break because multiple needs are being met, multiple dimensions of person are being engaged. Relationship becomes refuge because it nourishes body and mind and heart. It's important you recognize what someone offering you this integrated love might mean for your life. If you reciprocate, if you feel similarly about them, you might be building toward relationship with unusual staying power, where attraction sustains interest and emotional connection sustains commitment. Where physical intimacy expresses emotional intimacy and emotional intimacy deepens physical intimacy, where both people are getting what they need rather than compromising one dimension to access another. Some people experiencing integrated love toward you are ready for partnership. They're not just exploring, they're evaluating you as potential life partner. Their recognition of your irreplaceability is moving them toward commitment rather than just casual connection. They want to lock this down, want to secure access, want to build something lasting because they understand what they've found is valuable and rare. You might be receiving exactly this kind of partner evaluating attention. Someone who's not just enjoying you, but assessing future with you, imagining life together, considering logistics, thinking about compatibility beyond just attraction, wondering if you want what they want. Their physical and emotional love is driving them toward actual relationship proposal, toward asking for exclusivity, toward building toward something permanent. Others are experiencing integrated love but aren't ready for commitment yet. They recognize your value, they feel the attraction on multiple levels, but circumstances or readiness or other factors prevent them from acting on recognition fully. They might be in another relationship, might be focused on career, might be healing from past. Their inability to commit doesn't mean their love isn't real, just means timing or situation creates barriers. This reflection invites you to consider, if someone loves you physically and emotionally but can't commit right now, is that enough for you? Let me speak to what you need to know about being irreplaceable to someone. Being irreplaceable to someone is beautiful. It's also weight. They're invested, they're attached, they've decided you matter profoundly. That creates responsibility you didn't ask for, but now hold. How you handle their attachment matters. How you respond to their recognition matters. You don't owe them reciprocation, but you do owe them honesty. You do owe them not using their attachment carelessly. You do owe them clear communication about where you stand. In the ethics of receiving someone's integrated, comprehensive love, you need to be real about your own feelings. Do you love them back physically and emotionally? Do you find them irreplaceable too? Or are you flattered by their attention without feeling comparable depth? Are you enjoying being loved without actually being in love? These questions matter because their vulnerability deserves your truth. Their investment deserves your clarity. It's critical you don't lead someone on who experiences you as irreplaceable if you don't feel similarly. Don't keep them attached for convenience or ego or company if you know you're not building toward what they want. Don't use their comprehensive love as validation while maintaining emotional distance. Don't take their physical desire while withholding emotional availability. That's using them. That's taking advantage of asymmetric investment. That's not okay, regardless of how good being loved feels. Some people receiving this kind of love reciprocate fully. They feel it too. They find this person irreplaceable also. They want them physically and emotionally with comparable intensity. If that's you, beautiful. Rare to find mutual comprehensive love. Honor it, build it, protect it. Don't take it for granted. Don't sabotage it through fear or old patterns or commitment phobia. When someone loves you this completely and you love them back is less than #0, 5 is greater than that's foundation worth building life on. Others receiving this love don't reciprocate at same level. They care, but not that deeply. They're attracted, but not exclusively. They enjoy the person, but don't find them irreplaceable. If that's you, be honest. Don't string them along. Don't keep accepting their comprehensive love while offering partial reciprocation. Either work to develop comparable feelings or release them to find someone who can love them back fully. Anything else is cruelty disguised as kindness. This reflection invites you to consider, if someone finds you irreplaceable, do you find them irreplaceable too? Let me close by speaking to what this recognition offers, regardless of outcome. Whether you reciprocate the comprehensive love being offered or kindly decline it, whether you build relationship with this person or create appropriate distance, you're learning that you're capable of inspiring deep integrated attraction, that your combination of physical and emotional qualities creates a powerful response in people capable of experiencing both, that you're not just attractive or just interesting, but both. That your specific you-ness is valuable enough that someone finds it irreplaceable. That's information about your worth that exists independent of this particular person. May you receive love with honesty. May you respond with integrity. May you honor both hearts truthfully. Someone loves comprehensively, finds you irreplaceable. Your response determines everything. Someone loves you physically and emotionally. They experience attraction operating on multiple integrated levels. Because they can't find anyone like you, they've compared, they've looked, they recognize your specific combination as rare, as valuable, as irreplaceable. The physical draw and emotional connection they feel toward you creates attachment that's multidimensional, that satisfies multiple needs, that feels like discovery of something they've been seeking. And your work is absolute honesty about reciprocation, examining your actual feelings, determining if you love them back physically and emotionally, deciding if you find them irreplaceable too. Communicating clearly whether you're building toward relationship or need to create distance, honoring their vulnerability with your truth. Understanding that being loved comprehensively is gift, but only if you can love comprehensively back. Otherwise, it's burden you're not being fair carrying. Trust this. Trust that inspiring comprehensive love proves your value. Trust that being found irreplaceable confirms you're special. Trust that you can appreciate someone's love while not reciprocating at same level. Trust that honest response serves everyone better than ambiguous acceptance. Trust that the right person will find you irreplaceable and you'll find them irreplaceable too. Trust that mutual comprehensive love is worth waiting for. Stay honest, stay clear, stay honoring both hearts. They love fully, they find you rare. Love back or release kindly.